I getting for you? It's the grand.
He ain't printed yet. You gotta wait on him. That's it. Hey, we are live. What's up, Facebook? Whoa, look at that girl. Look at that girl.
Oh, I need that for Tuesday. Put on my schedule.
Okay. What time?
I gotta be there at 10, so I'm gonna be there from 10 to 11.
10 to 11.
Mm-hmm. See, this is all because of Trump.
Don't
you? Today I think we don't have a guest. We should take callers so they can wish their mother happy Mother's Day.
I want to switch.
Like a superstar. Well, you are a superstar.
Man, of course, I forgot.
And then Jeff on Tuesday 7:30.
Oh, and Jarrell, I want you to add in church announcements. That intro, but towards probably about 12:40.
No, I gotta reschedule Jeff then.
Okay.
So ask Jeff if we could do. Ask Jeff here. Ask Jeff if we can do Wednesday because I want to do this career day for him.
Okay.
What's up, Facebook? It's Friday, Tammy's favorite day of the week.
Baby, we haven't gone in yet?
No.
Oh,
I was waiting on you.
Oh, look at that. So cute.
Oh.
Dawn, Millhouse. Got her little baby picture up there.
It's Friday. What's up, Zoe? Did you see I added a couple of Mother's Day songs too?
I see your booty. It's orange. You're a pumpkin.
What? Oh, I'm like, what the heck is he talking? Oh, it's you.
It's absolutely you.
What's up, Larry Roberts Jr. tuned in? Mr. Boone, what's up? How long we got, Jarrell?
I'm live. Hey, what's up, Instagram? What's up, Facebook?
Uh-oh. What's up, TT Nisha?
TT Nisha.
What's going on?
You like that?
I'm trying to work on streaming.
Yeah, about 10 seconds, y'all. About 10 seconds.
We like Freddie. We stay ready. What's up, Howard Davis? I'm on Instagram now, like you.
You on Instagram?
But we gonna say you.
Rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here, Miss Version 1390, and we are embarking on a Mother's Day weekend, y'all. I don't care what the situation is. If you love your mama, tell her. If you beefing with your mama, fix it. If you don't have a mother, pray to her and thank her. And if you are looking for your mama, find her. It's your girl Tamara Fair on the air, and I am proudly posted in the studio with your main man,
Action Jackson, and we're gonna pray to God. Look, pray to God and thank God for your mother who made her transition to the other side. But I do know, and
she gave you life.
She gave you life, and I was reflecting. You just said something. It doesn't matter what you're going through, how mad you may be, or how you may look at your parents, especially your mother. You only get one. So this is your This is your confirmation to make it right. No matter how bad they may have treated you, life is short. You only get one.
That's right. And no matter what, the Bible tells you to honor your mother and father. And sometimes that gets hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like, you know what? You weren't there for me. And so now I'm about to pay you back. Sometimes you just can't get your lick back. You got to follow the principles of the Bible.
And the Bible says, vengeance is mine,
said
the Lord. So you know what? Right. Hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battle. But call your mama.
That's right.
And tell her Happy Mother's Day and say, you know what? Don't even say what they didn't do or how you really feel. Just say, you know what? I love you.
And I forgive you.
And I forgive you. No, you know what? Sometimes, I said don't say nothing. You don't want no smoke. If you say I forgive you, then it goes into, well, what you forgive me for? What did I do?
Period on that mind. We're going to keep rocking and rolling, right?
Let's just celebrate. But believers, you know what? We're going to give you the opportunity to wish your mother a happy Mother's Day live on the show today. All you have to do is call 855-999-1390. That's 855-999-1390. Say your mother's name. Wish her a happy Mother's Day. Now, listen, we don't want to be rude, but we don't have a lot of time.
Cut you clean off.
We're going to have to cut you off. We're going to give you 15, what you say, Tammy? 15 good seconds?
15 good seconds.
15 good seconds, and our producer, Jarrell, is going to be like the Sandman on the Apollo Theater. He's going to pull you off stage because he's going to have to cut that phone.
You know what? Sometimes you cannot get your parents, your mother, a gift, right?
Mm-hmm.
But having to say to her, Mom, you are amazing on air, that's gift enough.
That's it. And you know what? We're going to kick it out, Tammy.
Yes.
Let's get it. What you got to say to your mama?
Thank you for giving me life, Jackie. She don't let us call her mama because she always constantly tell, hey, look, don't be outside of the party calling me mama. You never know who's trying to get up with me.
Okay, Jackie.
I know. But thank you so much and happy Mother's Day. And you know what? I'm going to say happy Mother's Day to me because I'm so glad that my daughter chose me as her mother.
Okay, you give me a chance to give you your Mother's Day shout out.
Come on, take your chance.
Listen, but you know what I want to
mic.
say something about Jackie because Jackie comes from a different era, right?
Yes.
And the era where you shouldn't have called an adult by their first name, especially not your mama. You would have got the skin slapped off of you. But I guess Jackie said, forget that.
Jackie trying to be young forever. She said she got the Peter Pan syndrome.
Well, I'm
never gonna get old.
I want to first start this out this morning. I was sitting at home and I don't know why I had this thought, and I just wanted to text my grandmother. And then, my mind went to, because I was thinking of actually planning Sunday for, take my mother out. And every year I would send Granny a black car to pick her up. Because riding on 83rd was a little ways from the west side. So I would send her that black car. But she always felt so special. And in that moment, I'm about to text her to tell her where we're going Sunday. And it hit me like, Granny is gone. I miss my granny.
Oh, but you know what? You still have your mother, and you still have the opportunity to tell her how important she is. And everybody has to go through that appointment of transition, right?
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we got adopted mothers, we got foster mothers, we got sister mamas, niece mamas, people who think they're your mama. All of them should be celebrated.
And that's why I want to finish my honor and celebrate my mama, Miss Alfreda Jackson. Woo! Listen, I wish I would call her Frida, boy. I would have been on the floor somewhere. And by the time I got up, I would have been back on the floor. But you know what? My mother would tell anybody this. When I was in elementary school, and anytime I was asked to write about somebody spectacular that wasn't in the history books, I always did it on my mother. Because my mother is a superhero, always has been a superhero. And I am so glad that she's still on this side of the dirt.
You said the dirt. The earth.
Yeah, because she could be under the dirt, but she on this side. So Mama, because she tunes in every day and have her students that learn charter school tuned in. Mama, I love you, and I can't wait to celebrate you. And to Valencia, who, I thought my mama had the title of Superwoman. This woman has shown me. I look at her every morning. I still can't believe she does everything that she does with everything she's going through.
Yes.
And so shout out to Valencia.
Shout out to
who
her.
We're going to make it a special, special weekend for both of them. Pray for me.
And this is for all the mothers out there. You're doing a spectacular job. We appreciate you. We love you. And today we honor you. It's Inspiration 1390. All right, y'all. What's up? Facebook, Instagram. Here is, turn that down a little bit. Here is your exclusive social media topic for today's segment. So, We talk about a lot of different things. We talk about a lot of different people. But do celebrities get special treatment? And I don't mean just special treatment when they're being celebrated in their arenas, but I'm talking about when they face situations in the law, when they face situations in the line. I mean, just do they get special treatment? And the segue to that is, should they? All right. Now, I can't take credit for that because
we should get special treatment.
Okay, yes, we should. So yesterday, Mariah came home and said that my niece Dana was at Soulful Chicago. That's 1508 Chambers Plug, 1508 West Chicago, West 18th Street, and that it was a big discussion in Soulful about, do celebrities get special treatment? Now, of course, Dana and Donna and Modi, they are in that celebrity arena. And so they had a lot of commentary. I thought that was a good topic. So we're passing that on to you, Facebook and Instagram. Do celebrities get special treatment? Larry says yes, celebrities get special treatment. Now, should they?
What's up, Jasmine? What's up, Jeffrey? What's up, Leotis? What's up, Amber? Should they get special treatment?
Should they get special treatment? So you say that, but then you look at, okay.
Before in the row, let's take the caller.
You say that, but then we talked about Jussie Smollett. And they're saying that Jussie Smollett.
That was special treatment.
Hold on, let me finish. That was a lie. You know what the rest of it is. But Jussie Smollett went through the entire process like everybody else. And he was found, whatever he was found. And then
guilty.
But now, according to Dana, celebrities really get the raw end of the deal. But see, the media doesn't really report that.
I don't believe that. They get the same thing in the court systems. First of all, anybody with money gets special treatment.
Trump.
But that's not celebrityism. I think anybody with wealth gets special treatment because they can afford the best of the best when it comes to attorneys, right?
No, they shouldn't get special
treatment.
I
don't think they should get, but I don't think they get special treatment in the courthouses just because they celebrities.
Trump don't get special treatment.
Look at R. Kelly. They're trying to make an example out of him. Look at R. Kelly, look. You bring that in with the caller. You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390, and we are celebrating mothers all hour long. We got a caller on the line that wants to wish their mother a special happy birthday. Caller, what's your name and what's your mom's name?
My name is Rasan, and rest in peace to my mother, Sandra Black. Also want to give a shout out to my wife, Octavia. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. To all the mothers worldwide, we love you. You are much appreciated.
I love it.
I
love it. That was a beautiful. My brother, thank you for listening to the Brunch Bunch. That was a beautiful tribute.
That was.
And you know what? That was right on time because we're going to dedicate this song to all of those who have lost their mothers. Yes. I still hear Mama praying. Chester D.T. Baldwin right here on the Brunch Bunch.
That was beautiful. I love that. Rashawn did a great job.
That was nice.
I love that. Okay, so
look at Harvey Weinstein.
What you all think? Facebook, Instagram, should celeb? I guess you got to define special treatment. Is it special treatment at a store or at an amusement park?
Special treatment is special from normal. Anything that's not normal is
but
special.
In what situation? Because I think if
in the line, like if you see a celebrity and you're in line, should you let that celebrity butt you? Mm-hmm. That's special treatment.
Well, you're not gonna let them. You're not gonna be happy. But I believe that they should get special treatment. I don't want to stand in the line.
For what?
Because wait a minute, Marcel think he's a celebrity. Right?
I mean that's just. I mean now humble.
You said they should or shouldn't?
Because they bring social value.
Yeah.
Okay. Do they bring social value to the court though?
Because
you
no,
made
not the court. That's why I asked the circumstances.
Well, let's talk about each circumstance.
They can afford better lawyers.
But you don't got to be a celebrity. Tamara will get better treatment in the court system because she has better lawyers.
I can't tell. We went to court yesterday and wasn't no special treatment.
Well, you gotta fire your lawyer. Right? Fire your lawyer.
Adam was my lawyer.
Y'all went to the impound, got your car out in 30 minutes. Fired them. It took me 3 hours. You know.
Well, you was in there taking videos and selfies and all kind of stuff.
Just one more minute, because I want to talk.
You don't have another caller?
Okay. Oh, I meant to say call in. Keep calling. We got to keep calling.
Hello.
Listen, do you think celebrities should get special treatment?
What's up, Deb? Do you think celebrities should get special treatment?
If I saw
What's
a
up,
celebrity
Donna?
in the grocery store,
they have to stay behind me. I'm not
Right now, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, Tamara, you so famous, get in front of me."
Yeah,
No, I ain't doing that.
But I'm not talking about Chicago. Chicago really does not like.
But Tina
fan
said,
out.
"What is the question?"
Chicago doesn't fan out.
But Tina said, "What's the question?"
The question is, should celebrities get special treatment? And should they get special treatment?
Yes, they do.
I saw Drake,
Should they? Depends on the situation. That's my answer.
Okay.
Well, hey, Drake, let me pay for
So
I
what's
got you,
the
bro.
situation?
That's different.
What?
I would do anything to become Drake's friend in that moment, bro. Anything to become Drake, bro. Like, why would you not? Why would you treat a celebrity? I mean,
Wait, what?
I don't know nothing about that, bro.
Hey, look,
Robbie,
that
John
was actually
Brown.
how it started with Drake texting or the 14-year-old. Is that pedophilia? But
What
you
he
don't know what
text
the
the
content.
14-year-old?
Hello, I got
It's all good,
14-year-old.
Kendrick Drake beef.
Yeah, they're
calling
beefing.
They call him pedophile because he texted like younger girls like just as they're coming up like famous women.
That's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing, but like on stage, she was kissing a 17-year-old girl.
That's not.
He kissed a 17-year-old.
On stage.
Yeah, that
But
ain't.
what state
Like,
was it?
What country? What state? Right.
State. The 17.
Billie Eilish said, "I'm turning 18 today" on Instagram. Under the first comment, he goes, "I've been waiting."
Who's Drake said that?
Drake said that.
Well, maybe
That's
he like
crazy.
younger women. As long as
It
it's not a
don't matter.
12-year-old. I mean, I guess 18 is legal.
17, eh?
No, 17
Some
is in some states.
some states
In some
it is
states, it is
17.
legal.
Legal doesn't matter. It's a moral.
Right, but you could. This not the court of moral opinions,
It's
right?
not the court of
You
moral
can't
opinion.
tell
But
somebody what
about-
they like. Look at Shaq, who is 53, and they just put a picture of him and his new 21-year-old girlfriend on the boat.
21 and 17.
But it don't matter.
So one of your homies.
You
pulled up
said
with-
moral. You didn't say legal.
Right.
You made a
right.
distinction of
Yeah.
the legal versus moral.
Everything that's legal isn't okay though, bro.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right.
But
That's what I'm saying, G.
but if they're within the law, you cannot judge somebody's
So
moral.
if one of your guys pulled up right now, he's like, I got a new girlfriend. She's 17. She in high school. You cool with that?
No, I'm
It's
losing.
legal. It's legal.
Listen,
It's legal.
No,
listen.
losing your
I'm
mind.
gonna say something. When I was in high school, and we had this conversation on Facebook today. When I was in high school, you know how many girls was getting picked up by guys in cars? They were way older than.
I'm so excited.
I got it, DJ Below.
Can't wait till your new season comes out.
Exactly.
What's up,
What you
Dana?
say, Jeff?
Actually, Dana started all of this.
Yeah. Exactly.
What did you say about R. Kelly? Okay, everybody got to get out the studio.
See,
Now.
that's
Don't
just-
start talking about R.
Okay,
Kelly.
back to the question at hand. I'm gonna give a real life scenario. Now I'm hood famous, but I often say, and this happened to Valencia yesterday. She went to Dave's Red Hot stuff stand. I always shout out. They play us loud. She texted me, but I was live. She texted me. The Brunch Bunch is so loud in this restaurant. They want to make sure everybody listening. And she said, you should shout them out. When she got to the register, she said, the lady said, oh my God, we love Action Jackson. We're praying for you. And Valencia said she tried to give them money and they just slid the bag over and said, oh no.
That's not special treatment though. That's just them being good people.
That's special treatment.
That's special.
That's special treatment.
No, wait a minute. So MJ said when we came out of court, now if the white man can't win in court, everybody do. If the white man can't win.
Zoe said in her family, 21 is grown. So that's a family standard, right? So if that's their standard and Zoe brother bring a 17-year-old, 18-year-old home, of course they're gonna be like, now you know better. Because that ain't what we own over here.
Okay, but let's say this. Now follow me. You 17. You bring Drake home.
They ain't saying nothing.
Not a thing. What do you need? Now my
They gonna
auntie
plan
used
the
to say,
wedding.
my auntie used to say the way who she loved.
Oh my God.
My auntie used to say if she likes somebody. Okay, here we go. If you are not on social media right now, I promise you need to get on our Facebook page or our Instagram pages so that you can participate in this exclusive social media topic. But I'm not going to share it with you on the air.
Well, you know what? Today is Friday. It's just us. Maybe we could get some info from the believers.
Okay.
But we also want to make sure that you know you can call 855-999-1390 and give your mother a special birthday shout out. Your mother, your wife, your auntie, anyone that you're celebrating for Mother's Day. Call 855-999-1390.
Well, and on other news, Virginia School Board votes to restore the names of the Confederate leaders to the schools.
Dum.
Yeah, now we were talking about celebrities, but now we're talking about Confederates. So
Well, those are celebrities.
Confederates are.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are celebrities to the people who are fanning out and have a fan base, they are considered celebrities.
So you're right, because the root word and the meaning of celebrity is one who is celebrated. Yep. So in the wake of George Floyd's murder, a school board in Virginia stripped the names of the Confederate military figures from 2 schools. And then 4 years later, the board approved the motion to restore the names. So truthfully, that was just like for antics, for ops or whatever. So the school board in Shenandoah County, Virginia, early Friday approved the proposal that will restore the names of the Confederate military leaders for 2 public schools. Well, the measure was passed 5-1, y'all, and reversing the previous board's decision in 2020 to change the names of the schools that had been linked to Stonewall Jackson, Robert E. Lee, and Turner Ashby, 3 men who led pro-slavery Southern states during the Civil War. Well, a lot of people call when hard-headed kids Stonewall Jackson. Be careful of who you name in your reprimands. Well, Mountain View High School will go back to the name Stonewall Jackson High School. Honey Run Elementary School will go back to the name of Ashby Lee Elementary School. And the board stripped their names after a Minneapolis police officer murdered George Floyd, fueling the national reckoning of racial unrest. Well, the calls for racial justice and equity inspired some communities to remove Confederate symbolism and the statues of Confederate generals. But in Shenandoah County, the conservative group Coalition for Better Schools petitioned the school officers to reinstate the names of those 3 aforementioned, and they believe that revisiting the decision is essential to honor our community heritage and respect the wishes of the majority. The coalition wrote all of this in an April 3rd letter to the board, which has now been restored. Now, a lot of people are saying that Trumpism and Trump followers are the fuel that is actually bringing this to light, back to light, I should say.
Right, I was going to say, he didn't start it.
No, he didn't start it.
He just fuels it.
But it does beg the question of, is the country more racist than it is sexist? And why would you actually take...
You almost made me forget this was 1390. My response was about to get me kicked out there. Jarrell, Saints pray for me.
Saints and ain't. You know, right. Prayer you can get. Well, you know what? You say that it's more racist than it is sexist, but when you look at not the last election, when Hillary was running, it was so much more sexist than it was racist. Because
I think in that moment,
Barack got elected.
In that moment, but overall, I mean, because you're saying between black and a woman.
Exactly.
That's a reach, but I mean,
the black students in that county are really having a tough time with it, because they're the ones who actually led the charge to get these Confederate figures and the names of these Confederate figures who led slavery, who led troops in slavery times, that they wanted those changed, and they got it changed. So now it's like a slap in the face. Like, what did you do? You did it for the ops, right? Yep. And now that it seems to be a little bit more relaxed. And plus, as Trump makes more momentum, and all of these court appeals and these court cases are really just giving him more free advertisement.
I think we just have to, as African Americans, we got to kind of fight back, right? Where is Nat Turner Elementary School? Let's start naming some schools after slaves that revolted, and let's see how that plays out. And then we gotta look, Jarrell, wow. I'm just saying, you know, we see this country that are uplift. Nat Turner is Black history, right? He's a celebrity. I celebrate Nat Turner. He was a preacher. He was a slave. He decided that he didn't want to be in captivity anymore, and that he said the guy that showed him that we shouldn't have been in captivity, and he started a revolt. Let's name a school after the tribe of Africans that revolted on that ship, that slave ship. All the owners of the ship, Lord, I'm like Jarrell now. I guess it is low, but the Confederates did the same thing. And I was watching the new Lincoln show. It's really based on John Wilkes Booth, and it's really good history. But if you want to keep empowering and uplifting the names of these people who killed Black peoples, believed in slavery, stole land, took land back, because after Lincoln gave free slaves land, The Confederates are the ones who made sure when Lincoln died, they pressured the next president, to take the land back. You know,
So here's the twist. When we talk about isolated situations that involve Black people and the disdain for anything that is connected to or perpetuating the institution of slavery, we have these kinds of conversations. But when we talk about Jewish people and how galvanized they are with certain things, yes, talk about Jewish people and how galvanized they are about certain things that are continually perpetuating the Holocaust and anything that has to do with the pain that was inflicted from the Holocaust.
You can do it.
You can do it, and they do it, and they get long-lasting results. We have a propensity to actually say, you know what? We just need to fight harder.
Yep.
No, we need to fight better, and we need to make sure that our fight is not, it doesn't have a sunset to it. Like when
don't let them dim your light.
Exactly. When they did that, they should have put a moratorium on it for a longer period of time, meaning forever, because when you have, it's just like any kind of law. You can change the law if you want to, if it's in statute.
But that's why they probably let them to go forward with it, because they knew they didn't have the right representation to make sure that moratorium was forever.
Exactly.
And they said, "Oh, we'll just give it to them because after 3 years we're gonna change the name back."
Exactly. And that's what I'm charging.
As soon as you said Jewish, our mics got cut, so nobody heard nothing we said.
Everybody on Facebook, everybody on Instagram.
We've been silenced, you know.
No,
but we need to organize and fight like the Jewish community. They preach and teach from the time that kids are born. Never forget. They send them to Jewish school on Saturdays to learn their heritage, their culture, their language, how to work together, how to make money together. And when you come against one of them, it don't even have to be anti-Semitic. If they'll make it anti-Semitic, and now you shut down and you block.
Yes. Well, I guess the takeaway from this segment is that we still have so much work to do, but we cannot take the little battles as wins. We got to win the war. And in order to win the war, we have to be more strategic, more galvanized, and more intentional about what we want, how we want it, and what that looks like when we get it.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, we're going to keep celebrating. We're going to keep educating, and we're going to keep igniting you to do better and level up, because it's for the what? It's for the culture.
And it's for this incredible day right here on the Brunch Bunch on Inspiration 1390.
Let's say that Turner School does get open, though.
Cut that down,
so. Like the first part of that, though, because the education system now, we wouldn't learn anything you just said about that in the Turner School.
Yeah, they better be lucky I didn't have my phone to Google other.
So, I mean, that would
critical race
it's
theory.
Friday.
The repeal of critical race theory stops you from doing it in certain states.
Exactly.
But
when I like that part, but I'm just saying, even when names, and when they say, "Oh, it's just a name," no, a name carries power. And
when you name something, you own that. Like you name your kids until they get to the ownership of their own lives.
Isn't that a slap in the face, though, too? If the name's on the building, but then they refuse to teach anything.
I'm going to open up Nat Turner Early Childhood Development.
There you go.
Nat Turner.
Probably could teach
them anything. Bust the windows and burn it down.
Yeah.
Nat Turner?
They won't do that, but they'll just defund everything around it so it's an alternative.
Oh, I know what I was.
You don't think they'll do that?
I said they'll defund everything. They won't do that directly.
You know what Nat Turner did?
Yes, I know what they
defund that.
You talking about? I ain't talking to you no more. You're a senior citizen, Jarrell. He ain't talking to you no more.
Anyway, exclusively social media. Should and do celebrities get special treatment? All right, y'all. Y'all are doing your thing today. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out here. All the mothers, mother figures, sister mamas, auntie mamas, daughter mamas, foster mamas, all of the mothers
baby
out
mamas.
here. Happy Mother's Day. This is the award-winning Mother's Day weekend. Oh, we have tickets to the Mother's Day show, too. So we're going to be giving tickets away. We're going to start that next week.
Happy Mother's Day to all the sugar mamas out there.
Mother's Day show, and it's $3.99.
Jarrell, look. Happy Mother's Day to all the sugar mamas out there. Call me.
Not sugar mamas. Y'all are. We got sugar mamas. We salute you.
Sugar mamas run the world. No, happy Mother's Day.
Grandmas can be mamas too. Of course they.
Hello, talking about grandmas can be mamas too.
They can be your primary mama.
Right.
Y'all
Joey said, "Stop, laugh out loud."
They crazy in this.
I do want to say though, first celebrity should get special treatment because we work hard to get our celebrities.
We're talking Drake and then
He's going crazy with it, right? You over there going
Hey, listen,
crazy.
encourage yourself. That's what the Bible teaches you. Hey, I gotta tell it for myself.
There you go. So okay, now let me build this scenario. Okay. So you are at the airport, right? And they've closed the door because you were a little bit late. But here comes Rihanna, and they open up the door.
Now, one, they not gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it.
They gonna do it for the
fine. They gonna get a major fine, but maybe she's gonna pay that fine.
I said they gonna do it for the fine.
No, I'm saying they gonna be fined if once that door is shut. No, I'm saying once the door is shut, it's a fine to open, and I think it's $100,000. Rihanna could pay that fine. So
we waving that shit.
No, I don't know. You'll be shocked because when I be seeing these celebrities on I done ran into celebrities at the airport. They don't get special treatment.
Don't you want to be Rihanna's favorite airline?
No, that don't. Just because you.
If I'm an airline and Rihanna late, I'm opening up the door.
No, because guess what? You know how many Negroes you done helped and never turned around and said thank you or shouted you out?
I don't know what you're talking about because when they have connecting flights, if the connecting flight is late and they have a collaboration with that same airline, those doors can be closed. They open it up and those connecting flight participants actually get on. Now
that's a different story. They not celebrities. That's just the passengers.
No, dog. Listen, I'm telling you.
I'm saying I don't believe that because they opened the door for Rihanna, I wouldn't do it because that don't mean she gonna go on social media and shout out my airline.
He's the same person that want to.
Oh no, don't try to deflect that on me. I'm just saying, Facebook, am I right or wrong? Just because you do something for somebody, especially a celebrity, don't mean they're going to shout you out. Thank you.
Zoe said they would open them doors for Rihanna, hands down.
That's $100,000 in the marketing money.
Right.
She could tweet that. She could whatever.
And for me to open the doors, I got to tell you, you got to tweet it.
So I'm shifting this story. This is not a what's going on. This is actually a what in the caucasity, but I didn't have time to do that drop. But I'm not a big, I'm not always into like the entertainment gossip or beefs and all of that. But this one came across my desk and I dug into this. So DJ Vlad, social media is saying has become the biggest Karen ever. And I didn't know Karen was used for men too. We were calling him Ken at one point. But they're saying he's a Karen. So DJ Vlad recently found himself at the center of controversy after sharing his thoughts on Kendrick Lamar's new diss track aimed at Drake titled Not Like Us. Now, the conversation took a heated turn when Morgan Jerkins, an author, editor, and professor at Princeton University, also notably the niece of famed producer Rodney Darkchild Jerkins, responded to Vlad's critique of the track's mix, emphasizing that he should refrain from commenting on what she termed, and I quote, a black folk affair, end quote. Vlad's response to Jerkins' initial comments sparked further debate. He questioned whether a Princeton professor was implying that a white individual has no right to voice opinions about hip-hop. Jerkins clarified her stance, asserting the importance of centering black voices in discussions about hip-hop culture, which seemed to only escalate the situation further. Now, the exchange grew increasingly tense, with Vlad hinting at contacting Princeton University about Jerkins' remarks and even suggesting he might influence her professional standing. And I quote, "Don't try to change your words now." Then he wrote, and I quote, "I'll be reaching out to at Princeton," he added Princeton, "about this on Monday," end quote. They continued to go back and forth with Vlad, later threatening to get the remark put on her, and I quote, he said, her permanent record, and seemingly threatening her job. Now, this response has drawn considerable attention on social media. That's how yours truly saw it, with many users criticizing Vlad for his approach, viewing it as an overreaction and inappropriate given the context of the discussion. Comedian Kevin Fredericks, Kev on Stage, all of us in the gospel community know Kev on stage, had a similar take. Vlad is whack for a myriad of reasons, end quote, he explained. But in this, you can tell he saw a black woman and a predominantly white university and tried to use his whiteness against her. Disgusting, end quote. Content creator Colorful Story, who goes by CF Story on TikTok, shared her take on the debacle, which has since gone viral on X. And I quote, "Pay attention and watch whiteness work," end quote, she wrote earlier today. DJ Vlad was told this was a black folk affair, and his immediate response was to try to get a black woman fired because this was a space for black people, about black people, and him being told this isn't for him means she needs to be fired, end quote. And so, first things first, my thought when I first saw it was, I don't think it's a black people issue. It was a hip hop thing, right? If you're in hip hop culture,
and there are white people,
and there are white people in hip hop culture. Yours truly, Adam is a white rapper. Just in case you believe it, didn't know Adam was white. But why did I whisper white? I'm like my mom, because you know Adam is white. But listen, no, I was like, well, but I also understand it's just social media, right? And people are beefing. They are trying to aggravate you to get you to respond. And she might have just thought maybe it could have been just a black people issue, and that's her opinion. But as a white man, to now try to have her lose her job over a Twitter quote was ridiculous to me. So he does get the title Karen, and he get the You Big Dummy Award as well, because that's what Karens do. So I guess the meaning of Karen is universal now, male or female. It's just synonymous with a white person who goes above and beyond to discredit, lie, or take a black person down for no reason.
Yeah, and then this whole cancel culture that we're living in, like, you are really impacting people's livelihoods with these kinds of rants. But people love their celebrities. People will go to bat for their celebrities. And like me, for instance, I stayed up 3 days, like, responding to every single negative remark that was put on Blue Ivy's page.
Oh my God. Well, that means you just need something to do. But I want to say this goes to the social media question of the day. Should celebrities get special treatment? Guess what? DJ Vlad is a celebrity, right? And has millions of followers. He didn't get special treatment in this case because he's getting drugged, because it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You were wrong. But here's what we have to, as African Americans, go a little bit further. We can't just say they're wrong. You got to quit supporting them.
Yep.
You got to quit supporting wrong. You can't say, I didn't like that comment, but you didn't unsubscribe to his page. And you're going to keep helping empower him and encourage him to do what he's doing.
Because you want to hear it. You want to know what's next. What's next is, it doesn't matter what's next. What you have a responsibility to take a stance. And collectively, if you take a stance, you make a statement. And that statement makes change.
Because we continue to do it, and I don't want to throw no shade on nobody. But for those of you who are still wearing Gucci after we reported on that show a few years ago how they used monkeys in their campaign, shame on you. For those of you, I don't want to say the wrong brand, so I won't say the name. But the brand, the high-end brand that had the pedophilia, oh Lord Jesus, was it Balenciaga? It was. Oh, Tammy, trust me, that was no shade. But we did talk about that on the show before. And they used those kids, and they had them in like whips and chains and leather. But we keep
that was not Balenciaga.
Yeah, it was.
I thought that was
I was gonna say that.
I thought that was H&M.
H&M had monkeys.
Oh, okay.
But we just keep empowering these brands and these celebrities because we keep shopping with them. And you know what? If you look at history, every African American that changed their fight to economics was killed. Dr. King was okay until he said America wrote us a check that amount. Medgar Evers was fighting for voting rights in Jackson, Mississippi, and that was fine until he went on the news in Jackson and said, until they support us, do we want, we're gonna withdraw our economic buying power from Jackson. Bam, he gone. So we got to understand that this fight that we are in needs to affect their economics, or they don't care how loud we crying, because it's not sparing them any expenses.
No, and the divide and conquer is real. And that's why it's so important to stay galvanized in the effort. Whatever the effort is, we have to do it together.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you divide and conquer, yeah, you're gonna have people still buying these brands that are disparaging your culture. And so that's one of the things that I think that we can learn from the Jewish community, that if you always remember, you will always be able to affect change when it's needed. But in the meantime, we're gonna keep it joyous around here, y'all. And we're gonna keep joying with Miss Lisa Bellamy, y'all. It's Inspiration 1390.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So why we don't get nowhere?
Wait.
I just have no faith when it comes to that. There's too many.
No faith when you come to what?
There's too many brands, things like that, that our people, they're not gonna let go of. I can't wait till the day that the Shade Room loses its grip on my people. I cannot wait.
Well, listen. Well, so the first step in the fight is keeping the faith, right? Because you won't fight with no faith. You know, when you're a vessel empty, you can't do anything. So I think that's why. So when I hear statements like that from Gen Zers, no, I'm joking, and millennials, whoever, it's like, well, here's the first issue. Before I say let's fight, you got to build up your faith in your people first. Everybody, the Asian community, all don't agree, but they have enough faith in their community that they're going to keep fighting for each other. The Jewish community is the same way. They don't agree with everything one Jewish person do, but they have enough faith in their culture, their religion, their people, that they going to. So we got to first increase our faith in our culture, right?
All right, so how you do that when decreasing the faith gets you so many, you know what I'm saying, things in America?
Well, you change the brain, you change the behavior. It's about education.
It's education, but what I'm saying is like there's rewards for selling out. There's reward, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, there are rewards. I want to talk about that when we come back.
I don't think other races are rewarded the same way for ununified or whatever.
Well, you know why though?
Because they created the rewards.
But you know why they created the rewards? We don't really look at how powerful our vote is, but when you see that how many candidates come and covet the black vote, you gotta know what's behind that. Yeah. That power takes you over to the winner's circle, right? Yeah. So
welcome to the winner's circle.
Oh.
Okay. it's like all of them powerful people who could make a difference. They the ones that end up selling out. They the ones that end up going to the other side.
See, but here's the thing too.
Because that carrot is real.
It's rewards over there.
But if we start with one, right? I think we lose faith. Once we get the faith, it's about starting with one. If you as an individual could help one person, if we all just help one. I had a friend of mine who was buying a house. And he was like, he from the West Side, lawyer, successful now. First thing he said, I'm going south, I'm going here. I was able to encourage him to invest in your neighborhood, bro. He ended up buying a building, loved it. He got a huge house now, lived next door to the mayor of Chicago. But it was just a conversation. Now,
social media topic is should and do celebrities
you may see the 10 people that's influencing him. No, you need to get up out of here, go to better schools,
but I won. But that's why we just got to focus on one.
I think one good mitigates 10.
Yeah. Jesus healed 3 lepers. Jarrell, I'm going to take you to the Bible. Jarrell, I'm going to take you to the Bible. Jesus healed 3 lepers, but only one came back and said thank you. But he didn't cause the disease to come back on the other 2 because they didn't. But because that one came back and said thank you, the rest was still made whole. Mm-hmm. So we got to focus on the one. We want to focus on 1,000 when we can't even get 10 people in the room.
Cannot.
Focus on the one.
Focus on the one, but you got to focus on the opposition too. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a fight.
No, you have to understand the opposition, but your focus got to be on your mission. Your focus has, because if you divide your focus, it gets diluted. It's like putting cream in coffee.
I can't multitask. So if I'm focused on anything else, I ain't gonna get nothing done. But if I focus on that one,
it's chasing you.
Yeah.
If you divide your chase, guess what? You all over the place.
That's right. I got 2 announcements. What a day today.
I know. It's Friday, y'all. The energy is packed.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It's your girl, Tamara Fair on the air, and I am proudly posted with your main man,
the revolutionist, Action Jackson.
And you know what? Speaking of revolutionary, last night I had the opportunity and the invitation to go and attend a mixer for Hill Harper. Now, for those of you who don't know the name, he is an actor in Hollywood. He is an accomplished actor in Hollywood. Some things that I learned. An author. And guess what else? Now he is running for U.S. Senator in this election. He's out of Michigan. And there's so many things that I learned about him last night. He's a Harvard graduate. He comes from a 2-parent home of both doctors. And literally, I went in thinking that this was going to be a celebrity posturing, right? I came out so different. This man's posture on every issue that he is attacking was so dynamic. And one of the things he said that really was very poignant to me is that they offered him $20 million not to run. And guess what? He refused the $20 million. So off air, we were talking about how people always buy our votes. They buy our posturing. They buy our positions. He was one that could not be sold. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie.
I may run just so they can offer me the 20 not to run. Okay, who want to be my campaign manager?
Well, here's the thing. He's used to money. Yeah. He is very used to money. Now, not only that, he is used to being celebrated because he is a celebrity.
So I guess, and that makes a very good point. But that's why we were talking off stage about focusing on the one. We had to focus on the one like that. You know, we can't focus on other elected officials or people who run and who we don't agree with. Let's focus on this one to make sure we get him to the Senate to focus on the issues that we believe in.
And that was his resonating message, that I cannot be bought, which means that I can actually make a difference, and a difference that's long lasting. There are a lot of people that have bills that are for the now. We talked about that with the Confederates.
Yes.
However, when that sunset sets, so goes your bill, so goes your issue.
And you don't want to go to a sundown town.
You got that right. This ain't Texas. No. So do we have another caller to wish our mothers out here a happy Mother's Day?
Caller, what is your name and what's your mom's name, or who you wishing?
DJ Ben Barker, Pastor Nat Barker.
All right.
Happy Mother's Day to Pastor Nat Barker. DJ B-Lo, thank you for supporting the way you do. Listen, speaking of Mother's Day, if you don't have a church to attend on this Mother's Day, and I know we joke about the CME members, Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter, but we invite you to Corinthian Temple Church of God in Christ, where we will love you to life, where our pastor is Bishop David Todd Whitley and First Lady Dr. Chandra Whitley. We will be celebrating all mothers on Sundays, and there'll be special gifts for the moms in the service. And listen, you know, we're solution-based. Our young people, the weather is going to be warm this weekend, but we cannot allow them to just be outside doing anything. United for Better Living presents Hoop in the Hood. It's an enrichment and basketball blended together. It starts tomorrow, May the 11th through August 34th. So it's every Saturday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Care Center. That's 230 North Colmar on the west side. David J. Whitley is the project coordinator. For more information, you can call 773-261-3309. But get your young men over to Hoops in the Hood, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Care Center, 230 North Colmar.
So many things going on this weekend, but the main thing, the most important thing, is to wish your mother or your mother figure a happy Mother's Day. You are absolutely their gift. But guess what? Our gift is it's time to
so I got to buy my mama nothing?
You definitely got to buy
I'm
your
the
mama.
gift.
You are the gift, and make sure that gift keeps on giving. Y'all, we always want to encourage you to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know, a perfect stranger, that you love them, especially your mom, and tell someone that you do know how much you love them. Lead with love, land on love. I love you, Action Jackson.
I love you, Tamara Fair. We love you, believers. Baby Eminem, we love you.
Up next is AC Green, and right after that is Pastor Patterson on the drive home. We do it all night long right here at Inspiration 1390. Peace. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. For all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Shahira Farrakhan. Yes, happy Mother's Day. Vern, thank you so much. Vernell, thank you so much.
Bye-bye,
you
y'all.
could have been anywhere. Thank you so much. We love you guys.
Yes. Did Jarrell just say one of my girls?
Oh, my
and got a baby?
And we live.
That's the question of the day. If you're dating a woman with kids, should you be buying them a Mother's Day gift? I say yes.
I gotta give it to you. Y'all.
No, but you dating them.
Well,
it ain't your fault. You ain't shooting the club. Oh, that's bad. See y'all.